Good evening, students. Today, in the last topic of the power sharing, we are going to study about the various forms of power sharing. We know that in a democracy, people are the sources of all the political power. People rule themselves through the different level of institution of the self-governance, and everyone, including minorities, has the voice in the shaping of public policies. So in a modern democracy, when we talk about the power sharing, it has been classified in 5 categories. The first one which we say is called horizontal division of power sharing. Horizontal is the level like a pencil which you see, and in each level in this you can find that there is a level in which we can say legislative, then we can say executive, then we say it is a judiciary. So each organ has its own power, its own jurisdictions, and they cannot overlap each other jurisdictions. On the matter of horizontal level, the best way of governance take place. For example, when a government makes a law, that law is made by the legislature. After that, that law goes to the executives. Executives has 2 branches. One are permanent executives, another is your non-permanent. In the permanent, we find the Indian Administrative Service people, whom we call IS. And non-permanent, we can find the President, the Prime Minister, the Cabinet Minister. And after passing from the legislative, it goes to executive pass it. And if the law is in the favor of every citizen of this country, it does not have any loopholes on it, where there will be no scope of ifs and buts, then it goes to back and makes a law. But sometimes when a law is made and it is on the matter of contradiction, in that case the law goes to the last branch which we call judiciary, which I have already mentioned you in class 9 on the matter of SCBC bill when Mandal Commission was implemented in the country. So we can say horizontal level of power is the best way through which a check and balance system is maintained. Means each organs look after each other. The second one which we call about vertical level of distribution of power sharing. Vertical comes like a pencil goes downwards. The first comes the central government, which you call a union government, then it comes state government, then it comes local self-government, and for the decentralization unit you can find it. So we find that the central unit has a power to make a law, more than 97 subjects it considers. When it comes to state list, more than 65 subjects are there with them. And when we come to concurrent list, where state and center both equally distribute that power, that also come in that. So in such a level of distributing the power in a systematic way, where there will be no differences occurs in the society, that will be called a smoothful way of power sharing. The third level, which talks about the distribution of power sharing, is known as community form of government. When we talk about the community form of government, we take a best example of the Belgium form. We find some social groups coming up and making a very nice way of functioning the nation. Like in India, we divide the power between the different decentralization unit. That Gram Sabha, Gram Panchayat, and in that level we find that we add MPs and MLAs also as a member. that gives more power to the local bodies to implement more law for the benefit of the people. When we talk about the fourth level, that is called a coalition government. This has come from 1990 onwards in a large scale in our country, India. When a ruling party or when a political party during the election of the state level or central level is unable to get the majority to form the government, in that case they take the help from one or more party to form the government, and that is called a coalition government. Today in India there are two parts of coalition government. One is NDA, another is UPA. NDA signifies with National Democratic Alliance and UPA goes to United Progressive Alliance, and they are running the nation in a smooth manner way, either in the center or either in the respective state level, which gives a very good features of democracy. Similarly, some powers are given in a different levels also. We have given some powers to the minorities, to some section of groups of people, that they should form their own association or organizations, like Minority Commission of India, like Women's Empowerment Commission of India, Women's Commission of India. Like this way, we give the power to the different units in our country to run a country in a smooth manner way. So my dear students, today we are concluding the chapter of power sharing. So we can say the power sharing, when is distributed in a country in a good manner way, in that country, in that nation, in that state, there will be less social differences, and where will be less social differences or there will be no social differences, there will be no social conflict. And when there will be no social conflict, there will be no social division of India or our country or the society. So we have to work together to make all the organs of the power sharing to run smoothly. I hope you understand this topic properly. Rest we will discuss when the lockdown will be over, when we will meet in the school. Till that time, remain at home, be safe.